Hey, hope you're having a great day. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to get scholarships if you didn't get good grades in high school or if you weren't an honor roll student, okay? Even if you're an adult going back to school and you want scholarships, this video is just for you. If you don't know who I am, my name's Ryan. I earned an entire bachelor's degree in just 9 months while paying only $200 out of pocket. And now I teach other people how to do the same thing, if not better and faster. If that sounds interesting, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, and you're going to see more videos just like this. So without further ado, let's dive in. The first thing I want to talk about, our entire lives, we have been taught that scholarships are hard to get. You have to be a 4.0 student. You have to be an honor roll student. You have to have all these amazing credentials to get scholarships, or you have to be brilliant in athletics or in music or have some amazing skill to get scholarships. The reality is that's actually not true, okay? And I'm going to take you over to my computer and I'm going to show you exactly how to get scholarships if you don't have all of these credentials. So let's dive over to my computer. The first thing I want to talk about is, this is priority number one. Don't apply for academic scholarships, okay? Because if you don't have good grades, you're not going to get academic scholarships. End of story, okay? But there are a zillion other scholarships for other things, okay? So what you're going to look for is you're going to look for scholarships for race, heritage, ethnicity, location, like what city you live in. There are literally just local scholarships in your city or in your state, and you just apply for them and have a chance at getting those scholarships. Any unique skills you have, if you were in the military, or if your parents were in the military, or if you have certain hobbies, or if you're shooting to be in a particular career, okay? If you want to be an architect, there are scholarships for aspiring architects. If you want to be a nurse, there are scholarships for future nurses or teachers or whatever you want to be. There are scholarships for things like that, okay? So number one is don't look for academic scholarships, and just know that that's not going to happen. Now, having said this, academic scholarships are the full rides, so we're actually going to go for smaller scholarships, okay? So the next thing is you need to think small, okay? Instead of going for those full ride scholarships, you're going to go for a whole bunch of small scholarships, okay? If you're applying for a $50,000 scholarship, you have to be an absolutely incredible super genius or amazing athlete to get those types of scholarships, okay? That's off the board. Most of us can't get those and don't qualify for those, okay? So shoot for between $500 scholarships and $2,500 scholarships. Those are going to be a lot easier to get. Now, if you are going for one of those programs where it's a future career type scholarship, like if you're aspiring to be a teacher and you're applying for an aspiring teacher scholarship, and it's a $10,000 scholarship, apply for those. Those are still doable and gettable, but those $500 to $2,500 scholarships are much easier to get than the big full ride type scholarships. So don't be afraid for a $5,000 or a $10,000 type dollar scholarship. But the low end scholarships are so much easier to get, okay? Now, having said that, it's important to know getting a scholarship is not worth much, okay? If you get a $500 scholarship, that's not helping much towards paying for tuition, right? You might be able to go get a really cheap laptop or something like that, okay? But that's not going to pay your tuition. So I want you to think big, okay? And think of the number 1,000, okay? And I know this sounds crazy, applying for 1,000 scholarships, but if you go fill out 10 scholarship applications, chances are nothing's going to happen. You might get lucky and get one, but chances are nothing's going to happen. This is a numbers game, okay? So don't expect to get anywhere with a very small amount of applications, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to treat this like a part-time job. If you're working right now and you're making $20 an hour, well, scholarship applications, you're probably going to yield a higher dollar per hour by filling out scholarship applications, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to do it for months. Like, this is a long-term plan. You're not going to sit down for 2 days and apply for scholarships and be done, okay? This is a long-term plan. So what you need to do is you need to set goals, okay? Daily and weekly goals, okay? Once you have the scholarship applications written, you can repurpose those same applications and keep applying for more scholarships. So if you're like, okay, I'm going to apply for 5 per day, and that's going to take me 30 minutes a night or something like that, you then know, okay, I'm going to spend 30 minutes a day applying for scholarships. And you do this until you have more money than you need for college, okay? And the cool thing is, when you get scholarships, there's no limit on how many you can get. If you're a college student, you can keep applying for scholarships and get, literally, it's like getting paychecks in the mail, okay? And it's basically, this money is to help you through college, whether you use it on a laptop or for housing or for food or for bills, to help you through your college journey. So you can keep going as long as you're a student and you actually qualify for these scholarships. You can just keep applying, okay? Now, what I would normally recommend is trying to apply for like 50 to 100 scholarships per week, maybe 25 to 50 per week. Start out, and then as you get faster, start doing more, okay? This is really, really going to make the difference for you. If you're spending 30 to 60 minutes a day applying for scholarships for a long period of time, obviously you can take weekends if you're tired, you take weekends off or whatever. But if you're putting significant amounts of time into doing this, you're going to see results. That's how it works, okay? It literally is a numbers game, okay? So the next thing I want to talk about is you got to make sure you look in the right places, because if you are not good and savvy at actually finding which scholarships you qualify for, it's going to be really hard to get scholarships, because most scholarships that are out there for the world to see, those are the really competitive scholarships. If you're applying for a scholarship and so are 50,000 more people, you're probably not going to get that scholarship, okay? So I'm going to take you over, we're going to switch screens here. I'm going to show you kind of how to look for these scholarships. So if we just go to Google and we look for scholarships, okay, or you look for specific types of scholarships, you can look for scholarships for women or scholarships for single dads or whatever. You can just do Google searches. Here's what's going to happen, okay? You're going to see ads, niche.com/scholarships, FastWeb, this is a popular one, Scholarship Owl, this is a popular one, scholarships.com. You're going to see a lot of ads, and if you click on an ad, what you're going to see, most of these websites are very similar, okay? But you're going to see like join for free, fill out your information. And basically, they want you to subscribe to them. Some of them charge monthly fees, stuff like that. And they're basically going to help you find scholarships. But the problem is these websites they're designed to make money, right? They're designed to make money. End of story. I want to give you an alternative resource that I really like. And first off, I will say, these websites have earned people scholarships, like lots of people scholarships. So these websites are a good resource, but they shouldn't be your end-all resource. You shouldn't just sign up for one of these and just only use that to get scholarships. I hope that makes sense. You want to use this as one of your resources, these types of websites, but have other resources at your disposal as well. So what I want to show you is one of my favorite scholarship resources. It's called the Ultimate Scholarship Book. Okay, it's like $20 or $30 on Amazon. You can literally order it. They come out with a new version every year, and basically it's like a phone book with literally every scholarship you can imagine in this book. Okay, and the cool thing is There are resources at the back, like indexes at the back, where you can search for scholarships by location or by certain topics and things like that. So you can look through the back and say, okay, like, yeah, I'm going to qualify. I live in the state of Arizona. I'm going to look up all the scholarships for people that live in Arizona, okay? Or I'm going to look up all the scholarships for aspiring teachers, okay? There are resources where you can basically look through scholarships like that. And then this is pretty cool. Of course, it's kind of using a book is kind of old school, but I'm going to show you really quickly something that I really like about this. If you go to their website, you can basically, there's a code that's listed inside your book. You can go plug it into this little bar on their website. This is the ultimatescholarshipbook.com. Okay, and you can get updates, and you can basically, next to each scholarship, there is a little code like this one, Pennsylvania Society of Tax and Accounting Professionals Scholarships. Okay, if you want to be an accountant and you live in Pennsylvania, you apply for this scholarship. But there's a code next to it, number 1807. You can go in here, type in 1807 into this box, and the cool thing is there will be a link you can click, and it will take you straight to the website where you can fill out the scholarship application, which is really cool. So it's a very unique resource. It's kind of old school meets new school because it's like you're going through a phone book, but they bring the online applications to you, which is really, really cool. So if you don't know which scholarships you're going to qualify for, order the Ultimate Scholarship Book. It's a really good resource. And then these online companies that want you to sign up and go through them, explore with those tools, okay? Now, there's one more resource that I really like, and that is local community colleges or local colleges, okay? The cool thing is, if you walk into their admissions offices, they have scholarship knowledge. They know what scholarships people qualify for in the area because they want people to use those scholarships to be able to afford to go to their school, right? So if you walk into an admissions office and say, hey, I'm trying to afford school, wondering if you guys have any information about scholarships. They have resources. Sometimes they'll have lists of local scholarships that you can go and apply for. The cool thing is you don't have to apply for those scholarships for that particular school. You can choose whatever school you want, but then you can go and apply for the scholarships. So those are a few strategies and ways that you can start applying for scholarships and expecting to get scholarships even if you didn't have good grades. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I post lots of videos like this. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Ryan. I teach people how to get degrees faster. If you want to learn how to graduate college in as little as 6 months, 6 to 12 months, for literally pennies on the dollar, there's a strategy that I used, and it's called degree hacking, okay? I teach that strategy. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description where you can go watch a video just like this of me teaching you the 3-step process of degree hacking so that you can earn your college degree faster for way, way less money. I'll leave the link down in the description. If you're on your phone, tap on the video title and it's going to open up the description and the link will be there. If you're on your tablet or your computer, there's a little show more button down below. It's really small. You click on that and it's going to open up the rest of the description and you can watch that video for free. No strings attached. My goal is I want to help you and others earn college degrees even faster than I did and hopefully for even cheaper than I did. I hope this video's really helped you and added value to your day. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.